Hey guys, welcome to Fitchy's Roundup for week 13. It's been a relatively disappointing week for myself with New South Wales getting over the top. Um, yeah, well, I don't know. I really didn't expect it, but we've got to give them one. I think the next two games will absolutely obliviate New South Wales. That's in my opinion. Just want to run through the team list, I guess, after Origin. So Jared Hayne will take his place at fullback. Ken Co on the wing with the young and Braden William, Loco and Morgan in the centres, with Paul Lowe and Chris Sando in the halves. Tim Matter, Matt Keating and Moy Moy in the front. Rennie Matua is tipped not to play, a bit of a run-in with the player cutting, so we'll be surprised. I don't know, maybe Lussick will start, I'm not sure. Matt Ryan and Terepo will play the lock. The benches, I've got no idea, to be honest. I've got no idea who's going to start. We'll have to wait and see with that one. So sorry guys, I'm lost. We'll go through the Roosters lineup. So Minicello, fullback, Tupu and Tuvasa Sheck on the wing, Kenny Dow and Jennings in the centres, Maloney and Pearce in the halves, O'Donnell and Kennedy with Jake Friend to hook the scrum. Orbison, Williams and Cordner make up the second row. Mortimer, Frank Paul, Nulasala and Guerra and Lamatasi make up the bench for that game. That's played tonight, and I think Roosters will destroy them. Captain tips of the week, I'd go Sonny Bill on the captain trick. That's just my tip of the week for that. Yeah, we'll run through the Knights. Boyd, if fit, he should be. We'll start at fullback. McManus and Nguama Kevin will be on the wings. Lalula and Gagai, whatever he wants to be called, will be in the centres. Jared Mullen and Tyron Roberts make up the halves. Snowden and Mason be the front row. Travis Waddell will start at a hooker. Rocco, Houston and Smith in the back row. Adam Clydesdale, he's a gun, will come on at hooker. Falago, Cuthbertson and Corbin Sims will make up the bench. Neville Costigan to drop off, I'd say. Dugan at fullback for the Dragons. Morris and Nightingale on the wings. Nathan Green and Matt Pryor in the centres because Cooper's injured. I'm really liking Nathan Green. I think he's got a lot to offer. Chase Stanley at 5'8" is a real concern for me because he's not a 5'8" like his brother is, but not him. And Nathan Feen at half. That's a real worry. Yeah, I would have played Josh Drinkwater, but anyway, coach knows best. That's why he's there. Dan Hunt, Mitch Rain, and Wayman in the front row. Harrison Cray and Merrin to lock the scrum. Cameron King come on as hooker. Frizzle, DeBell, and Stockwell. Vito will drop off the bench. Maybe we'll see what happens. I reckon it'll be a bit of extra late mail on that one. I reckon maybe Vito push into the centres. Yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see. Cowboys game and Bulldogs. So we've got Green Shields for the Cowboy at fullback. Graham and Winterstein on the wings. Tate and Lynette in the centres. JT is a bit dubious. I'm not sure he's going to play or not. We'll find out tomorrow. Kosh Jason at hooker. Matty Scott and Tamau at props. If they back up, they should do. Tarek Sims, Glenn Hall, and Dallas Johnson, the back row. Thompson, Tomalalo, Ashton Sims, and Scott Bolton. All these other guys, 5 lower. Michael Morgan will be in for Thurston if he doesn't play, so they'll reshuffle that bench. I'm sure. Benny Barber for the Doggies at fullback. I'm hearing Mitch Brown drop off the bench with Morris to come in on the wing. Into the centre, and Laffo will move out to the wing. Christian Inu's back. We'll see for how long. Romelo will drop off the bench. We'll play New South Wales Cup. I'm hearing Reynolds will play. He should. He didn't play anything at Origin. Hockinson will kick goals and at half. Aidan Tolman at prop with Cassiano. Innes to hook the scrum. Pritchard, Josh Jackson and Greg Eastwood to play the lock. Haltow, he's moving to the Tigers, word is. Tim Brown, James Graham and Dale Finucane. Pretty good bench. West Tigers and Panthers. This will be a good game for the Tigers. Meany comes in at fullback because I'm hearing Tedesco's injured. Nofaluma on the wing with Korobidi. Reddy and Simona in the centres. Benji Marshall, Curtis Sirinen, in the halves. Aaron Woods, Robbie Farah's injured, so will be replaced by Iosifa, I believe. Adam Blair at prop. Pettybourne, Murdoch Masilla, and Anasta to lock the scrum. I think Benji's a good pick up this week. He's nearly bottomed out, so his break even's like 30, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure about Blair at prop. They're trying to get his work rate up, but I think he needs to go. I think some time in New South Wales Cup are doing good, but that's my opinion. The bench, yeah, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. Sue and Buchanan should be on there. Ossifer comes into the starting team, so we'll see how that reshuffles. For Panthers, Moylan, I got major raps on this kid. He's an awesome player, not just in Dream Team, but yeah, he just, ever since he's playing, the Panthers looking up, I reckon. So he's great. Robinson and Simmons on the wing, Farah and Brown the centres. Isaac John and Luke Walsh in the halves. Plum, Nigel Plum, he's an awesome tackler. I love Nigel Plum. Love watching him tackle. Him and Granny in props. Kevin Kingston and hooker. Manu, Matt Robinson and Adam Docker to lock the scrum. Seguiaro, Masoi, James Roberts and Clinton Newton on the bench. That may change. Yeah, the Warriors and Sea Eagles. This will be a good game. I think the Warriors have a good chance to win this, but as it is, Lockett fullback, Fishiahi and Vadava on the wings, Nielsen and Conrad Hurrell in the centres. We got Lualawai and Sean Johnson in the halves. Sam Rapira, Nathan Friend and Packer make up the front row. He's a dirty prick, isn't he? Urinating on the field. Can't believe that. But yeah, we probably should have done a whole segment on that. But yeah, it's hectic. Mateo, Mannering at captain and Taylor to lock the scrum. I think Mateo's doing quite well the last couple of rounds, but we'll see how he goes when Lowry comes back. We'll have to see. Madalino, Lillyman, Sebastian and Perro make up the bench for the Warriors. The Sea Eagles, Hicker at fullback, Tafua, Jamie Lyons, Steve Maddai. Maddai's bottom right out. He'd be probably good to buy him now if you needed a cash out. And David Williams on the wing. Foran and DCE in the halves. Brenton Lawrence, Matt Ballon and Brent Kite make up the front row. Hotmo, Horo and Glenn Stewart make up the back row. So Simons, Hassan, Buer and George Rose make up the bench. Billy Slater for the Storm and Sharks game. So Slater at fullback, Wasser and O'Neill on the wings. Maurice Blair, this guy's a gun. I really like Blair. I think he's a good buy. He's quite cheap at the moment. He's 163, I think. And Willie Chambers in the centres. Widdop and Cronk in the halves. Bromwich, Cam Smith and Brian Norrie in the front. We've got Proctor, Hoffman and Hinchcliffe. So we've got Rilesley on the bench. We've got Junior Moores. We've also got Tahu Harris and Jordan McLean. I think Finch will come in if Smith doesn't back up. Tim Glaspie and Kenneth Bromwich are also options for other players. I'm hearing Gallen's not playing. Well, we know Gallen's not playing. He's got that one game. So Hinton will start at lock, I'd say, and I'd say Tyron Peachy will come onto the bench. So we've got Gordon at fullback. We've got Fecky and Bo Ryan on the wing. Pomeroy and John O'Wright in the centres. Carney, Robson in the halves. Fafito and Ross and John Morris start in the front row. And Lewis and Graham and then Hinton to lock the scrum. So the bench will be Bakuya, DeGoyce, Tupou and Peachy, I'd dare say. Raiders and Broncos. Man, I'm really worried about my Broncos. I can't keep covering them up. They're really struggling. And Josh McCabe, I'd be interested, mate, if we get walloped again this week, I'd really like a report on what's going on and what we could do. And, yeah, put something together in writing, mate, because enough's enough. But, yeah, if we could do that. So, Corey Norman at fullback, Whitchurch, whatever his name is, Reid and Hoffman in the centres, and Jordan Cahu on the wing. Prince and Wallace in the halves. Josh McGuire, McCullough and Sam Slider captain the team and also in prop forward. Glenn Gillett and Parker to lock the scrum. Parker should play pretty good minutes, I'd say, 70 plus, so he could also be a captain option for this week if you're worried about Smithy not playing the 80 minutes or being rested. Ben Hunt, Haller, Anderson and Mitch Dodds will be the bench, I dare say. The Raiders, Reece Robinson at fullback, Whiten and Lee on the wings, Croker and Fergo in the centres. Campese and McCrone, two in the halves, Shillington, Berrigan and White front row. Papali, Thompson and Fenso to lock the scrum. Interchanges Milford, Picker, Tilse and Vaughan. Going to be a good game. My prediction that I think Canberra will get up. It's sad to say, but I haven't got much faith in my team at the moment. And yeah, no, that's pretty much it for that. Yeah, I want to thank. I lost what I was going to say. I want to give a bit of a call out to Daniel Long, the current competition leader. Well done, mate. Excellent. Number one in Dream Team at the moment. If you can keep that up, take my hat off to you. Doing well. It's a bit of a step up from last year. I don't know what you finished last year, but we know it wasn't anywhere near that position. So well done there. And yeah, I just want to call out to me mate Dallas Brennan. Mate, you got a dick on your head, mate. If you think that Queensland are all F-wits, that is the word that you said last week. I think you need to harden up, and I think you need to put your money where your mouth is for the next two games. So I'll be looking forward to seeing your comments, mate, the next two games. So, Dallas Brennan, I think you need to grow a penis. That's it for Fitchy's Roundup, and we look forward to talking to you next week. Cheers, guys.